Welcome, my name is Tania and this is the blog She Who Tries Everything. It is me to a T because I do try everything. I have got so many different passions in life, ranging from creative arts to digital arts to building businesses to human design to tarot to building permaculture farms, sustainability, homesteading. You name it, I pretty much like it. I like to experiment and I like to try new things. So I want to bring all this creative inspiration to you guys, to have or build a tribe of triers, all these people out there trying new things, giving things a go, not worrying about messing up or failing. There is no such thing as failure in creativity. So join me on this creative journey. I can't wait to share with you all the different things I do, and hoping it will inspire you to create and try new things. I would say one of the best ways to introduce this blog is to give you a bit of an overview of the different types of things I do. So I'm going to go over the last 6 months of creations, whether that be physical creations or digital creations, just to give you an idea of what it is I do get up to, and where I'm going to be able to share the challenges or the mistakes I've made, where I can share the successes and the excitement when things come into fruition. And that's where I'll be building out my website as well, which that'll have tips and tricks on them. One of the biggest things is that sometimes I fall over my words, so you're just going to have to get used to that. That's just me. My head runs so much faster than either my fingers or my mouth. So where do we start? I think if I give you a bit of an example of the different types of things I've done over, say, even just the last 6 months, the different types of creative pursuits that I try, also the digital stuff, there's some AI stuff that I've been going into, also building businesses out. So if I give you a bit of an overview of the different types of things that Tania has tried over this last 6 months, it might give you a little bit of insight into who I am and whether or not you want to come along on this journey with me. So we'll be covering things like sewing, crochet, AI digital art, using AI images to create digital products. We'll be talking about homesteading, preserving, growing things. Oh my God, so many things. Then there's the van life on top of that, right? So there's lots of stuff I just realized that I've done, and yeah, let's here we go. Let's share it with you. These are going to be some of the things that I would class as my favorite things I've made over the last sort of 6 months, or finished over the last 6 months. Some of them started way beyond 6 months ago. I have been really diligent over this last 6 months of finishing off works in progress, right? So the biggest one, let's start with crochet. The biggest one is this amazing mandala rug that I've crocheted. It did take me 7 months to complete. I would say I worked on it most weeks. There were, days I didn't work on it, but I tried at least to do an hour. I'm not the fastest crocheter ever, but this, when it was finished, I was blown away at myself. One, for being able to complete it and not have it sitting in a bag half done. I was always fearful of the yarn running out because I only bought yarn as I needed it, and I thought, I got that from Spotlight, and I thought, oh my God, what if they discontinue it and I'm 3/4 of the way through. But I finished it, and I had to go to different stores sometimes to try and find the colors I needed, but it was done. I absolutely love it. The other things I've crocheted that I loved, look at Bluey. I crocheted this for my partner's daughter. She's actually getting it tomorrow for her birthday, so I can share it on social media because it'll probably be a week before I edit this video. So Bluey turned up. I also crocheted, and this hurt my hands, a little Kirby for my daughter. I started crocheting flowers because I was interested in, I've seen them, you know, at the stores and at different marketplaces, and I'm the type of person, if I see something, I'm just like, oh, I can make that. No disrespect to the artist, it's just the way my brain works. I was going, I want to make that. That looks fun to make. So I've started making some flowers, more to come on those over the next couple of weeks, because I obviously have got one there that needs to be finished. Now let's talk, what else happened in crochet world? Oh, I've done a fair few animals, probably over the last year, not so much the last 6 months. So let's go to sewing. So I decided to get my old sewing machine out. It hasn't been used for quite some time, so I was hesitant to go and buy new material. So what I did was went and got some old sheets. One of these sheets is actually my daughter's first bed sheet, so I've used that as material to cut out some patterns, to pattern, make sure the sizing was right, make sure I could do it. So I've made a skirt, I've made a pair of what I call happy pants, you know, the pants that you wear when you don't want to wear anything else and they're just comfortable and flowy. Things I can wear up around the farm, and no one cares if it's made out of a bed sheet. But then I made this shirt, which I was like really impressed with myself. So I made that. So everything I make needs to be practical in a way. Like, I know the little animals aren't practical, but they're gifts for people. I don't sort of make something for no reason. So the rug's a rug. Oh, crochet, let's go back to crochet. I made this cardigan, or this throw over, out of granny squares. That was good, and it looks good on. I like it. Back to sewing. I made this amazing, I've got it, hang on, I've got it here. This amazing little diary cover. I'll show it a little bit better. I've got the pattern from an Australian designer. That's pretty cool. That was sewing. Let's go into homesteading. So homesteading, we are obviously always looking at planting out seedlings, anything that we can buy to plant in the ground, so we're not having that expense of buying anything established. Obviously what my aim is to get the herbs and the vegetables growing. Herbs and perennials is important to me, because I want to go into some herbal tea, dried herbs. I want to actually get into that. I rendered tallow, and I have made some face creams. I want to go more into that. I've preserved all our mangoes. So we had over 300 mangoes that we picked from 2 trees at Christmas time. And I've made mango chutney. I've made canned mangoes, which are absolutely amazing. I've canned some of our pumpkin, and from that canned pumpkin, I've also made pumpkin soup from that. What else have I done lately? Digital art. So I've made a lot of digital art. I've just uploaded my first digital art wall print. I've also done digital journaling papers, which I have on my Etsy store. What else? I'm in the middle of creating a digital diary downloadable, but I want to make it like practical. So there's a lot of things in digital diaries I don't use, I don't find practical. I need habit trackers for the way my brain works. I just need to know that I've made some progress. So much stuff. So this is what we're going to share. Get messy, get creative with me. Join along. I want to build a tribe of triers. I want people to try new things. I want people to have no fear of failure. As I said before, there is no failure in creativity. We're all learning skills. We're having fun. We're doing something creative with our brain. It gets our mood heightened, and we're happier, right? Share some positivity, share some creativity. Come join me. Let me know your thoughts below on, is this something that you think you're going to hang out with and join the tribe of triers. Yeah, I'm excited. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe and like and share this out to anyone that you think is a crazy creative that needs to be in the tribe of triers. And yeah, let's share some positivity and creativity in the world. See you next time, guys. Bye.